Hi guys. So today I am going to show you a little program I use. It is called Pic Monkey, and this thing has been very useful for when I make intros and outros. I'm going to go into my folder and I'm going to show you a few things that I've made on Pic Monkey, and then we'll actually go to the site. Let's see. Captures and what the? No. Okay, so this is my folder. And as you can see, I have quite a lot of work for YouTube going on. And if I go to YouTube work, I will see a bunch of these. There's different videos and different things that I have used. There's my logo right there. Now this image right here is an example of something that I created in Photoshop. Well, not Photoshop, but Pic Monkey. I added this, added my background, little lettering, this guy from Black Ops, and Deadpool. He actually accidentally matched so well in the background. I thought that was really neat to put in. And then another example would be like, for example, this one. This is an original, and if I exit out of that, I go to this one. You can definitely tell the difference. Like how there's these guys, this helicopter, some writing. I used an actual helicopter. So right now, I want to show you guys what you need to know and how easy it is. First things first is, well, I'm gonna work on a new one right now real quick because I just got Outlast 2. So I'm gonna make a scary intro and try to see about making an outro image and a thumbnail. So I'm gonna go to Pic Monkey. Now, the great thing about Pic Monkey is that to have a premium membership is only $5. My girlfriend showed me this, and that is what's crazy about this is $5 gets you everything. So I go to edit photo, and it's basically a stupefied version of Photoshop. Like, you can't screw this up. See, it has your basic edit, it's like crop, and it's got effects. You see these little crowns, that means that that's with the premium. Like I said, it's $5 a month. You cannot go wrong with that. So you see like things like skin, and then there's overlays, which we'll talk about because I'm going to show you how to do that. And then they have different stuff for you to write, like this. These are what consider premium member like things that you can get. And then they let you know new ones, like right there. And then frames, you can basically do whatever you want, sketchy, Dragon type, film edge. And then here's your textures. Usually I don't mess with these too much, but let's do an example. Like, you can see how like this picture got overlaid with this texture. It's kind of interesting. You can do the same thing, like if you look up an image. Let's just say we cancel that, right? I go to my own, add your own. It can be any of these. Like, Not sure what more does. I want to see what it offers. Oh, okay. So it offers that. Never usually use this feature, so I guess let's just grab a random image. Let's use Flamey. See what happens. Oh, cool. See? Yeah, if you don't like what you see, just cancel. And how you just keep an eye on your layers, basically add this. This keeps track of everything. Now, if you are adding a bunch of layers, just keep in mind that, you know, do it in the way that you want to in order. Certain images may come up differently. Now, I'm gonna search for a background. This is what I usually do. Because it's technically cheating, but at the same time, like, I'm altering the photo also. I go to images. Let's say Outlast 2. See what that comes up with. See, there's a lot of cool images right now that I see. So my thoughts, well, besides that, my thoughts is, like, you're probably thinking, like, well, which one do I want to use? So I'm going to create two things, actually. Not sure which one to You know, these look all good. I'm not sure which one would be good to use. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start somewhere. I like this one. This one's actually probably more disturbing. So when you're looking for images, make sure that the quality looks good, because there have been times where you know, it may not be as good. Problem with this is, like, I save image as. That cannot be a ping. Okay, back to the drawing board. So here's how you can find good stuff the way you want it to. Okay, so you go here, look for JPEG. This will help. We'll get to, like, pings in a minute, but these are all JPEGs. Yeah, I actually spelled it wrong. I'm looking for a horror background. Jesus, what the hell? These are all good too. God, I want something that grabs people's attention, you know? Like that. Okay, now let's see if I can. Yes, that works. While you're here, you can create a new folder. I'm gonna have to, because this stuff. Last. as intro thumbnail. And then I hit save. Now, the next thing you want to do is, while you're searching for images, like this is a good image, I think. Probably more better ones, not sure, but I thought that was creepy enough. Hopefully it works. Sometimes you gotta be careful of the size of the thing and whether or not it will work. So now you want to do this. You go to Outlast 2, but you want to add PNG. Now the pings, you can overlay your backgrounds with them. That's why I said when you add layers, you want to make sure that you do them in the order that you want to do them. For example, you put your ping 1 into it, but you want to overlay something on top of that guy. So then you would put it on afterwards. Like for example, a sword or a gun. Or another person right next to him. Kind of like make him look chilled. But then you would add a ping. And then from here, what you will do, obviously somebody did this already. You will notice that there is a checkerboard effect going on that is completely like normal. It is. Basically, what pings are, they crop out most of what you want out. Like what you want, and they crop out all the stuff that you don't. So, I'll save this. And then it will go into the folder that I just put in. Oh shit. See, that's the problem. Sometimes like, let me see where it went. And that's what it will look like. But you'll see what I'm trying to do here. So now I'm looking for more pings. You know, try to freak it up, you know? Alright. So far I'm not having any luck. I was kind of hoping for some stuff that might be better. You're really strange. Seriously? There's nothing like creatures or a random person? You know what? Let me see what this cross. No. I don't know how that counts as a ping. Or that. Okay. Let's do something funny instead. But let's do TNGs for Punisher. Let's see what that comes up with. I don't want anything like too crazy. Just something decent. You know what I mean? I do want something that sticks out though too. What would be good? Let me take a look at that image again. You know, I want something that maybe he'd be like right there. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Let's look into that. Kind of leaning towards this. So let's download this guy. See if that works. And just in case, this looks decent. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, these are just good examples. Let's go back to Pic Monkey. Now, with Pic Monkey, like I said, it's only $5 a month, and it's crazy how easy you can deal with this kind of stuff doing this. I go to YouTube. Go to my Outlast folder. Sometimes you might be surprised, but I can make that image a little bigger. Okay, so I can go to auto adjust. All that does is just basically light it up. Of course, I don't really like it, so let's just... Don't save. I liked it darker. Okay, so what you do now is, like I said, open up your layers. And then you will, let's see, thanks. Where's overlays? You would go to overlays, and what this does is that's where the PNGs come in handy. Watch this. So I go here, say this is the first thing I want to do, right? May not look great right now, but like right here in this size, it looks okay. But as you can see in my order, and then if I want to add more, It's kind of like just comedy, really. Like, oh, the Punisher. You know, I did Deadpool, and people seem to like that. I don't know why, but figured I'd mix it up, see how he matches the background. And then what else do I got? Let me see what this guy looks like before I. He looks shitty. Delete overlay. Okay. And sometimes, like, you click on this, and like, depending on what it is, like, for example, this, you can replace it, or, you know, whatever, and, you know, you just hit right click. And that's pretty much it. And then for my patented thing, I usually add my logo. So I go to my computer too, and I go to this ping. The ping just allows me to overlay stuff, which usually works. Lately, this thing's been suffering. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Okay. So when you're done with whatever, this is just simple. What I just did. I'll probably create a better one for another day, but I wanted this ready for my new stuff coming very shortly. By the way, like I said, this will be showing up. When I want to save it, this is what you'll see. I don't want that kind of dimension. So what I do want to do, go here. Okay, that's way too big. So what you do is you chop that down. I usually do 1,000, works. Well, I don't know about this time though. Like I said, you gotta be careful with your images. 900. I don't know what's wrong with that. That's so weird. I'll have to look at that. And then when you're done, I'll save it. I'll put it in the Outlast 2 folder. Usually I put these down every time. Like I put 1 to know that I used that first. And then that's it. You save it to your own desktop. Okay, so what do you do when you want to open up a new one? Basically, let's say we go here. Okay, never mind. I seem to have forgotten. Oh. Okay. Simple enough, guys. And then don't save. Okay. So now let's go back. I need a JPEG. Where? Alright, so right now I have a bit of good options right now. See how this looks. I think that looks pretty good. Let me see what this one looks like. Ooh, creepy eyes. Yeah, that's a good one. It's kind of weird. Where's all my other stuff? Huh. Thumbnail 2. Well, we'll see if that wound up in the folder. Yeah. It's kind of weird how that happened. It's like, how? Sometimes this thing don't make no sense. Where the fuck is the thing that I just got? Oh, now it's there. So this is the next one that I wanted to do. So you will open up computer, don't save. And then in this thing, what you can do is you can crop out like a good bit of the image. That way, you know, it's not as big. And then you could just apply. And there you go. Now, this is the part I just wanted to do, like a seriousness. I click New York Times, and then what you can do is, this is my banner because this is, I know I've done like a lot of horrible games that aren't suitable for children. Children shouldn't be watching them, but I'm sure that some of them do. And for me, this will help me feel better to warn them. And then what I'll do is, let's do the color, like, I don't know, like red. And then warning. That's too big. Warning. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I type way too fast. Suitable? Oh, that's how you spell it. I forgot to do this part. and then that will be what's playing. Ah, shit. That's what will be playing in my video once I edit it. I think it's pretty simple. Warning, the following content is not suitable for children or anyone with a frail heart. Please. If not, enjoy. All capitals. Last two. I hate that. Even though it says New Times New Yorker, it definitely looks like it's like blood. I don't know how to explain it. All right, so with that being said, we go to hit save. That's a good size. And then save to my computer. And yep. What the? Oh, yeah. I don't know. But that's Pic Monkey. It is a really great program. I recommend everybody that isn't good with Photoshop and wants to make better stuff for themselves to check out Pic Monkey. Like I said, being a premium member is only $5 a month, which is the cheapest thing that I've ever heard. So please check it out. And this has been Nightlight in 720, and I hope you enjoyed.